Good morning, I'm Luis from Video Car. Today we have this one, a 911 Turbo 2015. I think it's 16 probably, or 15, I can't remember. There's one of those. Has a lane departure, rain sensor. So we're gonna replace the windshield because the car has an accident. It's got a bumper, it's broken, so they're fixing the bumper right now. So I just covered this part right here. We don't want to mess anything in there. Okay, so it's going to be an easy job today. Today, as you see, the day is not really good. We have some chance to rain, not today, tomorrow, but still we got a lot of humid, so that's nice because the seals, the glue dries really quick, so it's nice. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna start. Remember, we're gonna remove just the panel first. Okay, this time I have a full of this little trunk right here, so I cannot use it to keep my stuff right there. So, all right, now remember it's gotta get 13. So today we have to work a little faster because maybe it's rain or not, but I don't want to take risks today, especially with these cars. As you see, sometimes these come in really nice, but sometimes they're really difficult to fit in there. Alright. Okay, so we got that ready already. Now remember, try to get your tools out of that part. Okay, and now we're gonna use a hook hook with a little ball right here. Gonna make these corners free. Remember, we got a little hook right there. And now just the ball just to run by the edge. Just right there. Alright. And it's ready. Take it out. So now this part is ready. We're gonna put something in the hole. I don't want to stack this one with my protectors right here. Okay, now let's go to the bottom. Inside. We're gonna have our lane departure sensors. Okay, out of the car. So now, just remember, this is a customer car, so just get careful when you're removing this kind of stuff. Okay, that's the speed control. Okay, remember this part right here, just put something between here, very careful. Remember, this kind of material, it's really easy to damage. So just right there. Remember, we have our plugs right here. So what I do is just break it. Right there. Okay, now, so the windshield is not broken, it just has some little pits on the windshield, like a little hits, so customers don't like it. It's because probably the car was soldered or something like that. Alright, it's got a cover. Open it. As you see, my baby mirror just fell, but that's good because I can open more easy my covers. Get the antenna right there. Remember, it's the same like all. Just get this part right here. There's the wires here. Alright. And remember, we have to release this little console to get access to the plugs. So take this one. This one is easy. It's got just a little hook right here. You get them off. Just careful. Remember the position because it can be like this. So just right there. Okay. And here, remember, we have a clips right here. But we need probably the plastic. Always I use plastic. I try with the metal, but I don't want to mess that part. Just remember, don't be lazy, just get your stuff, because sometimes we're gonna go fast and this one we make the problems here. So remember, we got this one right here, and it's pulling this way. See, we got a plug right there. That's the console. And remember, we have this one. One is the rain sensor, one is the VBM mirror. So you can take both, or if you want, you can just, you know, because in this case, when I do this, you can just put all these parts back together in the glass and just run the wires from here, because, you know, it's more easy. But I mean, it's up to you. You cannot take the console, or you don't want to do it. It's just, you know, take these little plugs right there. I got one already out. Got one more for the rain, for the video mirror. Okay, right there. Almost there. Okay, so I already get both already released right there. I got one more harness coming from here, so you can take them off, or you can just leave it handled, you know, hand on this. So it's up to you. Right, one more, and this one's gonna stay here. And for last, our plug is behind this. It's like a little plug. You gotta just hook that one over here. It should be here. Okay, so that one right there. So now in this case, you have everything out. I mean, ready to take them off. So you can take this one off, or you can take all these parts together and just put everything together, you know, in the glass. I mean, it's up to you. Get that one there. That's the more heavy. All this is stay on the glass. This part is stay inside. Okay, remember, all these go inside. I just put them from this way. Okay, guys. So now it's time to get them off. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm gonna use, because I got 4 windshields today, the appointments are really close to each other, so it's not too much time. I'm gonna use my Motan all around, because this one fits really nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna right there. And now you can take this little molding out if you want, but just careful, because don't scratch your hood or this part right here. So you can go this way and just pushing down like this. All right, remember, this technique is a little danger. I say danger because you can just scratch the hood, so just careful. If you got a little practice, it's fine, but if you know it's done, just don't do it. And that, just twist this one to make it twist down like this, and just pull it. Careful with your blades right here. Don't hurt your hand, your arm. Okay, in this case, we're gonna take the other side, because remember, this thing has a little cut in the middle. Okay, just right there. Pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. It's a little windy. Alright. Okay. Remember, doing the same thing. Alright. So now like this, it's gonna be more easy make the cuts with no moldings on our way to my Motan's cut knife. Okay, so we're gonna start the bottom first, just right here. Remember, sharp corners. Go like this, just pretty close to the glass, not the wall. Switch that side blade. And we're making the big one. Just careful right there. I hope this windshield has been replaced before. I can feel the glue. And they got the glue no in one line straight. This is like wavy. So that's why make more problems to make a cut. As you see, it's too much. Usually it has to be like a quarter. This is a little more than quarter, so probably the windshield has already replaced. Okay. Just careful right here when you make the turn. Just really careful. Make the turn. Stick right there. It's gonna be a sharp corner right there. Okay, now usually when it's the factory glue, it's gotta be done already, the cut. But if it's got more, it's because the windshield has been already replaced. So we're gonna find out. Okay, there you go. All right, so that one was easy and fast. Okay, so yeah, the windshield has been already replaced. Alright, I'll take this one. So it has been already replaced because you can see the glue is coming too much here, less here, too much here. So I mean, you can see too much on this side. So usually the glue coming in little straight lines, very smooth and nice, but this one is in some places just a little more, like you see here. So right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean and get all ready to set. Let me just take the, just remember, rain sensor. In this case, you can put this one in it first now or later, but I'm just gonna put it in the glass. It's more easy. Remember, this part right here is gonna stuck. It's gonna be on the way to take them off. So even if you take this one like this one is gonna be on your way. So let's just make this thing like this. Alright, and there's your line departure. Remember, we have to save this one. Save this one too. The rain sensor. I got a gel pad, new one, so we're gonna use the new one. So, and that's all, my friends. Okay, almost I'll be right back done with those 3 minutes or 4 minutes for the, let the primer dries, and we're gonna put all parts on the glass. It's gonna be more easy now. So we're gonna just put our sensors back on the place. It's a little windy, just careful. Okay, so remember this one, let's go right here. Okay, the wires go under, but this one is not going to be affected because this time the lane departure is here and another car is coming like this, so you have to just wait to put this one back when you're back on the car. So now this is the line from the rain sensor. Remember, this go on the top. It's got to run. Remember, this one run like this, and this one stay out because it's for the mirror. So we're gonna put the gel. Start getting all the bubbles out. You got some bubble, just push it. You see like that, it's gonna come out. Just get the bubbles out. Okay, just take them off. Shirt. And remember, the line is gonna run, you know, just try to go on under these things right here, but now I'm just leaving the piece right here. Okay, and I'll line the parters going. It's gonna be right here. Remember, it's gonna go on the right side first, like this. You gotta reach those corners right there. Go at the bottom right there, and just pushing down, and that's all. So you gotta go in this way. You put it back like this, you take them off like this. Okay, the plug's gonna go in here, and that's it. Now I'm gonna do is put a little tape right here, just to prevent any problem with the wires going might be. Just right there. Okay, so I think I already finished those 4 minutes. So we primed the body already. Remember, that has been replaced before, so I found a lot of scratches even on the bottom. I didn't do it because I used my long knife, so someone did another scratches than the last time. Okay, now we're ready. Remember, I think I finished all of them, but let me see. Should we have more? Right here, tags. Okay, I think I finished all my stickers for my 428, so I need to get a new ones. But remember, put the tracks numbers on the bottom and on the body, and you can find if this is your job or not. Okay, we're almost ready here. Okay, so remember, the glass has already been primed, so yeah, sometimes I'm working just 1 week with the little body, 1 week with the stick, and another week working by old school suction cups, and that's it. So that's the only way to don't lose your skills, you know. Finish inside. It's got a little bit more, but I'm not gonna use it. That's all for that. I'm gonna use one of these. I don't have any blade now, so I'm gonna just remember, just close your B like this, like in flat, and close the bridge right there. And remember, we're gonna use our leak detector. Maybe it's not 100%, you know, accurate the job, but maybe it's gonna give us help to don't get any problem, you know. There you go, right there. Okay, so now we're ready to set this one. Okay, remember, so we got a rain sensor, lane departure. Okay, So now this one is very bent. So what I'm doing is my support, the balance. You can reach the bin number first or the corner first, but you gotta get careful with your bin number. So you can go just like this. So reach your corner, the other corner, and now you see, even I don't go down yet, so I'm gonna just find if I'm in a good position, just go down. I got my bin number already in the center, pushing down because the bottom is gonna hold the top first, right there, and you can grab your suction cups, lifters, and just we're gonna do is just put this one in here. It's a little close to the edge, but I think it's gonna be fine. And now remember, just pushing up like this. Now you gotta go the other side. Remember, this windshield has been already replaced and was almost quarter too much space between here. So as you see, when you set the windshield in the right way, even with the suction cups, you see the glass not move anymore. But I'm using 428. That one is more thick than the 418 the other people use, and that's when the glass just slide down really bad. So just push them up right there. This one is normal because the molding is coming with the wrap, this protection. So that's why the molding is little bending, but it's gonna come out when it starts a little more warm day. So just gotta push the corners right there. Alright, there you go, right there. Now you can push it down a little bit. See, we got a nice quarter, and before it was more, the gap was more bigger, so now it's much better. And I push them up a little bit more right there. Just fix your corners right there. You can just pass this one right here. Okay, that way. There you go. Push in right there. There you go. So I want to make sure the sides is the same like the other side, right there. And center, same spot. There you go, right here. 1/4. Oh, it's the same. All right. This corner. Oh, the same. Same. Okay, guys. So we're ready here. So I'm just gonna put all the parts back together, and we finish. It's time to run our test. All right, remember, I got this bubble right here is because the mirror is not attached on the bracket yet. The mirror is gonna do is pushing to the glass. So I mean, so that's why you can see the big bubble and the rain sensor. Okay, so we're gonna keep this one inside our case right here. Okay, sorry, I got this problem with this. Okay, so it's time to put all my parts together. So remember, lubricate the cowl plastic. It's gonna snap inside that protect gap right there. This little molding is already tight. Alright, and our cowl is over here. So as you see, it's a fast job, so it's not really take too long on the right way. So remember, this time you can put them from outside. Put the hooks first. Snap one part. Now go under here again. And just push in. Little taps right there. Alright. We can put this one back. Remember, we got some things in here. Oh, looks good. Or wipers. Remember, from here is two fingers in the middle. But you turn too much, it's gonna move all the wipers up and you're gonna lose the position of the arm, so just careful right there. Alright. Okay guys, so on this side is done. So just move your stuff. I'm just gonna go inside. I get the rain sensor and the lane departure. Alright. Okay. You can take the section caps off. Skip to the next one. I'm gonna take my nitro because I said before I need feel. The parts when I'm working on. Okay guys, so we're almost in the end of this. Okay, right? So let me take my safety glasses. So remember, all the lines already installed, so it's gonna be more easy for us. Because now we don't have to be here trying to put this one because the headliner is here, so it's really hard to just put this one in. And more difficult when you don't take the console out, so it's hard. I know, because before I tried like that and it's just really difficult. Okay, so remember, the line is already here, so my lines go, you know, this one is from here. So I'm doing, remember this line is for the lasers. Just careful right there, I don't want to fall all of them that way. And let's see, my mirror is here. Okay, remember this blue line's coming on the top right here. It's going to cross on the left side. Probably right there. Okay, so on this line it's gonna run, remember, right here between this one, so as you can put your humidity sensors back in place. Now sometimes this one is a little difficult, but if you have problems to fit this one, it's just for this wire right there, and when you go in this way, okay, like this, you see it, so it's gonna be now very difficult. So just put it in place, and that's a little tricky right there. You gotta go very at the bottom right there. Remember, it's gonna go in here. So what I do is moving all this molding to the left, to the right. Careful, don't break it. Too much is gonna break it. So just enough room. You can fit the part, you know, this little square inside that square. So it's not gonna go all of it in. It's just right there. You see? It's gonna be the square just almost touching. It's not gonna touch, but it's gonna be a little far like this, just to get the humid. Start reading the humid on the car. So we got it right there. Okay, with this one plug in, back, you gotta go in that little case right there. Okay, you see it's over here. Okay, now that one is fine. Now this one, let's go to the bottom now, because this one is for this, and this one is gonna be attached right here. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one. Oh my God, sorry, I got it right there. Right there, sorry. Man, it's hard when you get your arms on this position. You start to be tired. Alright, put that one in there. Okay, so we got a position right there. This is the hard part. There you go. Okay, so now these ones go in here. I know it's hard, guys, but good fingers is what you need on this kind of part, because you don't have your fingers. You are not good with your fingers, guys. That's very desperate. But I mean, you see the sensor is coming out, so that's why I need my mirror back on place and tight. Okay, now it's gonna be under here. Alright, and plug this one in right there, and you can put it in a case right here. Let's get this just pulling, and remember, put the little antenna. It's right there. Gonna plug first, because it's gonna be difficult. Just plug after you put the mirror on. It's right there. Okay, and now all you gotta do is plug your mirror right there. Whew, man, arms are really tired with this position. And for last, you only have to do, this is for my console right there, and the last plug, oh sorry, gotta put this one in a case right here. Okay, right there. Okay, so all the wires back on the place. Just remember, cover the wires under this little hook right here. Okay, it's gotta stay right there. Okay, this one is for our laser detector, speed detector, I mean. Oh, my arms, man, it's hard. And the last plug, remember, these buttons are coming like this. They give you position for this. Just careful right there. Okay. Okay, let's see what happened there. one of these clips don't go in is because maybe one of the wires is on the way. It's got a little silicone, as you see here. I never see silicone. And this part right here, like a hot silicone. Maybe it was falling, something. Okay. That's cool. I don't mind. This is the same thing. There you go. Alright. So that's all, guys. Now put the bags, the covers back on the place. Right there. Okay. Remember, these guys go under right here. Now it's careful when you push it, because remember you're supposed to don't make any pressure after you finish your install. I think this mirror has some problems, because before I didn't make any pressure and just fall off. Sometimes what happens is, let me show you, these little hooks right here, they lost strength, so I'm just gonna make more pressure right there. Let me tell you about it, because sometimes even customers come in with recalls and ports because those things fall off, even when they just move the mirror. So I think what happened is one of those problems, and just to prevent that problem, it's easy, just bend a little bit, just a little bit right here too, this one too, this one too, okay? And that little pressure is gonna make that thing stay more. You see? Now it's more. There you go. Okay? Now it's more stronger. Let's just bend those little hooks right there. Let me back again. Here. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure that little gasket covers the hole right there. And almost done, guys. Woo. I hate this position, guys, with my arms up, the seat's too low. These ports sometimes they are uncomfortable. I know. Alright. And for last, don't lose that once we need it. And that one right there. Now, you have a little excess of the glue out, like this one, like a little bubble. So it's very easy to fix. I'm gonna show you how to fix that one without mess with the glass and something like that. So let me show you this in a minute. Because to me, I can just leave it like that, but I don't like it, because you see it has to be like this inside. This one is because I make the onion right there, so that's why it looks a little more bigger, but it's really easy to fix it. Let me show you. What you're gonna do is just take a little piece of tape, black if it's better, like this. Cut a little piece, because this part is gonna stay inside, so the only you have to do is cover. So what I do, let me move this one a little bit more from this way, but just make it more flat like this. Alright, it's much better. So you have excess like that, the only you have to do is just get the little tape right there and push it inside like this. Alright, so in that way, you see, now it's gonna be covered. And when you put this one back on the place, remember this one is a little tricky. It's gotta go inside there first, making like this. Just twist this one to the right and just pushing down, and it's gonna catch it. you don't twist this part to the right, it's gonna go out, and you're gonna try many times. I know, because my favorite porch on this one was really difficult. It took me probably more than 10 minutes before just put that one piece inside. Okay, so remember, just reach what is the clips. Alright. Okay, right there. As you see, now it's not spot inside because the tape is inside right there, pushing inside the bubble. So that's, you're gonna get a good finish. If in case you got a little excess. Alright, let's go to the other side and we're done. Oh. Almost. Okay guys, so now let's gonna get this one. Now remember, we're gonna put this one, always go to the face like this, to the front, just making flat here with your tape, and get this one. Got the wire here from the laser. And sometimes these cars are really tight. This is when your finger has to be good to work in tight places. Okay, this one too. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna do, remember, don't lose this little plug. That's for make no noises. Remember, corner right there, and try to, you see it's not twisting and it's go out. Sometimes pieces go like this. Even when you go, you see it? You see what's the problem I told you? Some of these sometimes make this problem. Why? I don't know. Even doing the right way, always do the same. Okay. It's got it right there. You see it? But even when I push it like this, the moldings go out. You see it? Sometimes it's doing that. You see that? That's what I told you. Even doing the right way, it's gonna come up. So what I do in those cases is try to help it, just pushing this molding on this way, using something like a hook or something. But it's gonna be difficult, this one, man. I know. Because it's coming on the same, always in the same way. Even when I twist it. So in this case, what I do, I have to use this hook. Remember the ball? It's more friendly with the plastic pieces. Let's try making go inside. Pushing this one right here. And try get this one on this side. You see, as this is not right because it has to be inside. It's almost there. You see? Right there. So it's little, sometimes got a little tricky. You have problem is because this part is out and it's making the way, make this mold is go on the right. You only have to do is fix this and just hook him from here like this and you corner on this side. And that's all. It's a little tricky, but they can take you more than 10 minutes. I know that. Okay, this thing is coming again. We're gonna put it back. We gotta take that one out. You see, finger has to be good. And tight places. There you go. Nothing is in the back. You see how long it's gonna take me to put the mold in it? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can get problems with just a little part and the finish. That's the more important, the finish. And people, they be desperate and just living like that. They don't care, and that's when the problems come. Okay, guys, so we finished. This was Luis from Video Car. I hope you liked the video. You learned something. But this is more job today. So we have more. I show you the next ones in a little bit. Thank you, guys.